Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave, and today we're going to look at the top 5 anticipated cards from the upcoming Black Panther Shuri hero. The Fantasy Flight had a reveal article and revealed some of the cards, and these are my top 5 most anticipated with some honorable mentions as well. First, let's take a look at Shuri herself. So, an alter ego. She's got a 4 recovery, hand size 6, 11 hit points. She's a genius Wakanda, so with genius she can play the ingenuity card, which is great. She's an inventor. Action: exhaust Shuri, search your deck for a Black Panther or tech upgrade and play it, reducing its resource cost by 2. Limit once per round. So that's really nice. Okay, and on her hero side, Black Panther, she's a 2/1/2 with a star in each ability, hand size 5. Still got the Wakanda trait. Response: after Black Panther uses a basic power, resolve the special ability on one Black Panther upgrade you control. So she's going to have the Black Panther upgrade similar to T'Challa, but they work differently. So instead of having to rely on a Wakanda Forever, you can trigger at least one of them when you use a basic ability. So that's really nice and different than the original Black Panther, which is great. So number 5 is a Justice card because Shuri's coming in Justice, and this is the Raft. It's a 2-cost support, location shield. After a minion leaves play, tuck it under here from the encounter discard pile. Remove threat from a scheme equal to the tucked minion's printed scheme. If there's at least 4 minions here, deal 1 random minion here to a player as a face down encounter card. So you can store 3 minions safely and you'd be fine. And this doesn't matter if they're elite or non-elite. So, you got the Ronin, say, from the print and play, you can tuck him under there. Uh, or a pesky, any other pesky minion could be removed from the game effectively as long as you keep it 3 or less. So that is amazing. So number 4, I'm kind of combining two because of how these two cards can work together. That is Invisibility Gear and Sting Operation. So Invisibility Gear is a 1-cost upgrade item tech. Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. When an enemy would attack you, you can discard Invisibility Gear and that enemy schemes instead. Then you do this with a minion, and then number 2, the next one is Sting Operation, 2-cost upgrade, preparation tactic, max 1 per player. Response: after a non-elite minion schemes, discard Sting Operation to discard that minion. So some of those annoying minions that have an ability when they attack you, you can prevent them from attacking. They'll scheme instead, and then they get discarded. And if you combine this with my number 5 choice, the Raft, now you can remove that annoying minion from the game. So that is awesome. Number 3 is Aja Adana. It's a 1-cost upgrade. It's a title. Exhaust Aja Adana, shuffle 1 identity specific card from your discard pile into your deck. So as you're going to see with the Black Panther upgrades, you can discard them to get an extra bonus effect. And this is a way to shuffle a Shuri card into your deck every turn. So that is amazing. So you can continue to recycle and reuse the Shuri cards, which is awesome. So number 2 is a couple events that come in her deck. So unlike T'Challa, Shuri actually has events in her hero kit, and you'll see that they're pretty nice. So first of all, on the prowl is a 2-cost thwart event. Remove 3 threat from a scheme, then resolve the special ability on 1 Black Panther upgrade you control. So in addition to their basics that can trigger an upgrade Panther ability, now she's got it with events as well. And then she's got Clawed Strike as well, which is a 2-cost event. It's an attack. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, resolve a special ability on 1 Black Panther upgrade you control. So that is very nice. I like the fact that when you do a basic or you do these events that come in your kit, you can still trigger a Black Panther upgrade as well. So that is awesome. Okay, our first honorable mentions kind of go together. First, we got Manifold, so 3 cost Justice Ally, 2 thwart, 1 attack, 2 hit points, Avenger Wakanda. After Manifold enters play, choose a player. That player searches their deck and discard pile for a player's side scheme and adds it to their hand. Example is Going Undercover, which is a 0 cost player side scheme, victory 0, 4 hit points. When defeated, the defeating player looks at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. They may add 1 non-scenario specific card from among those to the victory display, then place the rest on the top and or bottom of the encounter deck in the order. Can anyone say Shadow of the Past? There you go. Shadow of the Past is now removed from the game, or if someone has an extremely annoying obligation, like say X23, you could remove that from the game. And then you could also determine the boost icons for that round and who's going to get what encounters. So that's amazing. Manifold also can be used for other justice side schemes like Lay the Trap, which the player defeats the scheme, deals 5 damage per player to the villain, and you put 3 threat per player. But Cable is going to really love Manifold because in his deck building, he has player side schemes from any aspect. Cable, of course, gets ready. So when you play Manifold, you can, if you don't have a player side scheme in your hand, you have some resources. You play Manifold. Now you get a player side scheme. You play the player side scheme. Cable defeats it. Boom, you get him ready. So Cable's going to love Manifold. Okay, the next set of honorable mentions is Okoye, who's a 4 cost ally, 2 thwart, 2 attack with a star, 3 hit points. She's a Dora Milaje. Wakanda response. After Okoye uses a basic power, resolve a special ability on another Dora Milaje ally. Well, unfortunately, in the article, we only saw one ally, Okoye, but I'm sure there'll be more in her kit. Special. Choose a Wakanda hero or ally. They get +1 thwart and +1 attack until the end of the phase. That's Okoye's special ability. And then we have a Dora Milaje support, 3 cost, Wakanda. Ignore this card's resource cost if your identity has a Wakanda trait. Action. Exhaust Dora Milaje, resolve the special ability on a Dora Milaje ally, and heal 1 damage from that ally. So this kind of reminds me of like the Posse from Domino, which is amazing. And the more Dora Milaje allies you have in your deck, the better, I would say. Um, and yeah, so this, and you have to have and your Wakanda trait. So either Black Panther having the Dora Milaje with them makes them stronger in this show, and in the game as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing more Dora Milaje allies. Next is Heart of the Panther, which is the team up card for Black Panther Shuri and Black Panther T'Challa. Team up Black Panther T'Challa and Black Panther Shuri, max 1 per deck. Hero action: search your deck and discard pile for a Black Panther upgrade and put into play. Resolve the special abilities on the 4 Panther upgrades you control in any order. So for Shuri, of course, she's going to be discarding them if she uses the boost ability of them. So it's a great way to get them back, and then play 4. You get the benefit of the 4 Black Panther upgrades. And for T'Challa, in the beginning of the game, this will be really good when he doesn't have his 4 out. But when he does have his 4 out, then it's like another copy of Wakanda Forever. It's a little spinnier, but that basically gives him now a 6 copy of Wakanda Forever to trigger his 4 Black Panther upgrades. So that is really good. The last set of honorable mentions is the T'Challa signature ally. 4 cost, 2 thwart, 2 attacks, got a star, 3 hit points, genius Wakanda. Hero response. After T'Challa uses a basic power, resolve the special ability on one of your Black Panther upgrades you control. So that's really good. And she comes with Vibranium to help pay for Black Panther upgrades, just like her brother. So that's really good. And of course, she can use her team up card with T'Challa. So let's now get to number one. And number one is the two Black Panther upgrades that we've seen. So we got a 2-cost upgrade, Kamoyo Beats, Black Panther Tech. Special for remove one threat from a scheme. You may discard this card to confuse an enemy. So that is the extra kicker. So when you do a basic ability or you do one of the events that we had as my number two, you get to remove a threat from a scheme. And then, of course, you can, in addition, you could discard the Black Panther upgrade and get to confuse an enemy. And Spider Bites is a 2-cost upgrade Black Panther tech. Choose a player, deal 1 damage to the villain, and each minion engage with that player. You may discard this card to stun each of those enemies. So when you want the extra oomph, you can discard the Black Panther upgrades, but then you have the Adana to shuffle the card back into your deck. And of course, in Alter Ego, you can grab it cheaper. You get a 2-cost discount. So yeah, this is a very interesting take on, and very different than Black Panther T'Challa, which I really like. And so I'm really looking forward to Black Panther Shuri. She comes out in April. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.